Good Monday morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. It is Monday, July the 25th. Believe it or not, it's the day after yesterday, day before tomorrow. It's right now. And if there's anything you want to do, you better be doing it, because right now it just slipped right on by. I probably got hair sticking up everywhere. You know, gray hair is not real hair. It's like little pieces of metal, because it just sticks straight up. But anyway, moving along. Never worry about what you cannot change, and that is a factoid. And hey, Google, tell us a joke.
What's the difference between a guitar and a fish? You can tune a guitar, but you can't tune a fish.
Have we heard that before? Got the guitar, okay. I've been living in RV a long time. Everybody knows that. And I'm living in a Class C, and it looks like I'm going to be living here a lot more. Because, anyway, I like it, you know. And as far as putting a tiny home on here, I don't know, man. And as far as going to the City Planning Commission, I'm not sure I'm going to do that. Why? Well, I don't need to do anything, I don't think. I think I can live here as often as I choose to, as long as I leave and come back occasionally. So I think I'm going to just work on that plan, because too lazy to do anything else. So what else, guys? What else? We did the joke thing. We did that. Got that done. And for the Nooner video, I'm going to show you the 3-day result of those fly strips. And you will not believe it. Do they work? Hell yeah. Anyway, and what else will I do? I might do something else today. I don't know. You never know. What goes off in here comes out on here. Anyway, D. Anderson, I think those trees liked living. I don't think those trees like living on that property. They're out there near Carrizozo. Apparently not. Apparently it didn't. Well, it's so dry, and the people left there and no longer watered, so they died. Eileen Toole, always go by mine and stayed safe for 83 years. Oh, that was on the video I did about trust your instincts. I agree. Ralph P., that's the place where the owners stayed on the fence. Maybe the nullified sale was supposed to be. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, it's a good place. I mean, you know, I'd buy it if we could get right on the price, but that ain't gonna happen, I don't think. Zaytuni J. Cotterill, I hope it turns green in the summer. It doesn't. This is the summer, and it ain't green. Anyway, Sandy Johnson, this is on the tiny home, mobile home, or site built. It says, Rusty, check out Incredible Homes, God almighty, in Newport, Tennessee. Folks, I have checked out Incredible Homes in Newport, Tennessee. They ain't got nothing for me. And if they did, it's 1,400 miles to get it here. But I thank you very much. They are nice. And if I lived within 100 miles of the place, I'd probably have one. Thank you, Sandy, and all you other ones. This is the property deal I walked in yesterday. Louis Paparazzi says, there are platted addition subdivisions all over the southwestern states offering lots for sale with no improvements, nor probably no expectation of improvements. Some are accessible, others maybe. I've heard of property tax bills being passed down for generations. One near Sierra Blanca, Texas, involves $12.50 in annual property taxes. The county won't foreclose for unpaid taxes because it doesn't want the property either. Thank you, Lewis. Good comment. James Johnson, are you smoking crack, dude? Worthless piece of shit property. James Johnson, good morning, James. How are you doing? Huh? Did you enjoy making that smart-ass comment? Huh? Well, this is a friend of yours right here. Huh? This is Matilda. Do you like James Johnson, Matilda? Matilda said, yes, I like James Johnson. Well, here comes James. Boom. Whoop, James is gone forever. Anyway, James brought you some some pancakes. You're tired of eating waffles. Pancakes with strawberry stuff and sausage and hash browns and all that. She says, thank you, James. Anyway, Donna, wow, that's a tough one here. D-O-N-N-A-C-H-I-D-H. Donna Chada, whatever. This is on the Casita Liberty Deluxe, 17-footer in Rice, Texas. You fail to mention that a north-south king bed can be in the area too if you don't want the dinette. Well, I probably forgot to tell you what color the inside of the tires were too. Anyway, thank you. John Bob, be real. That's for short term only. I would build a New Mexico Earthship for anything longer. Way to go, John Bob. Back on your meds, boy, and back in the closet. Raccoon Little Bear. Hey, Rusty, Boondocking with Dennis has a video out today dedicated to you, thanking you for your friendship and helping his channel. Pretty cool. Well, thank you, Raccoon Little Bear. I'll check it out. Actually, I've already watched it. ADVSASK, Sask, I guess. Beautiful place. Isn't that the property you bought a year or so ago? I almost did. I was that close. But there was some paperwork I needed, and the realtors didn't get it to me, and so I said to hell with it. You know, that's the way I am, guys. I do me, and you do you, and everybody does themselves. Stroker Ace, such a beautiful view in my opinion. Yeah, it is. It has a beautiful view. That's true. Dale G, I replaced my Axera with a Pioneer and the factory Ford speakers with Rockford Fosgates. Best upgrade ever. Well, if I could get that radio replaced, I would, all right? I just don't know how to do it, all right? I mean, yeah, if there was somebody in this area that knew how to replace radios, I would replace my RV radio quick. Bob Johnson, Rusty, that's the place you tried to buy a few years ago, isn't it? Yeah, it looks, yeah, it is. It is. Well, actually, it wasn't a few years ago. It was like last year. David Ingram, yeah, isn't that the same place you looked at buying not long ago? Yeah, it was last September, nearly a full year ago. RV Living with the Geezer, check that channel out on YouTube. Beautiful views for sure. You're right, we're getting older, so if you can afford to make a move, you better do it. Can't take that dinero with you. Nope. And if I leave it to anybody, they'll go buy a new pickup or do what they do. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. I'm not, you know, growing older for me is not a matter of facing my mortality. I faced that when I was 10, you know, because I lived on a farm and you saw animals die all the time, you know, and your pets and all kind of stuff. And so it's just part of life. But, you know, I try to do what I feel I can do within my limits. The Edel Campers. Hello, Rusty. It looks like a lovely place to take a walk. You are a very positive person and an inspiration to many. Make sure you take care of you and do what makes you happy. Mary and Fred. Well, thank you, Mary and Fred. Enjoy your day. And then here's one on Tiny Home, and we've never heard a comment like this before on the Home Depot Tiny Home. You'll love it. It says, Raymond Stewart says, it's OSB, oriented strand board, much better than particle board. Actually, he calls them particularly boards. Thank you, Raymond. KASCH, Cassis, I guess, on property walking yesterday. I'll take your word for it. The view sure doesn't look good from my end, but you're up close and personal, so it might be better at your end. Have a good one. Well, you know, a lot of people don't like high, barren desert. I do. And some people don't like desolate-looking areas. I do. Anyway, thank you. Boondocking with Dennis. Check that channel out on YouTube. He lives in a pickup truck along the Gulf Coast of Texas. Anyway, he says, rewatching the very first Beer 30 ever. Good times. Beer 30 in Texas, USA. Yeah, that was the first. Well, I don't know when I did that. A long time ago. Thank you, Dennis. Enjoy your day. Thanks for the plug on the video. Stephen Mortimer. What about the plumbing on the tiny home, mobile home? We're not going to have any plumbing. No, we're not going to have any plumbing and no electrical. Nothing. No, that cuts costs. The Dogman Chronicles, good comment call. Thanks, Rusty. You're very welcome. Check that channel out on YouTube. The Dogman Chronicles. Here's Broker Barbara. Perhaps you could get a multi-year lease or lease option. The months you're not there, list it for rent by the month on camping sites. There's no time like the present. Prices will eventually soften moving forward. They already softened out here. They're just like butter, melted butter out here. Anyway, it says if the recession predictions come to recession, so keep your powder dry. Well, thank you, Broker Barbara, for your input. But no, I'm not going to lease anything. No, I'm not going to lease or rent property to people or from people. Here's Flower Folk Farm. G'day from Australia. I'm a flower farmer florist. There's a lot of F's in that. Don't say that too fast. I won't. Here is Oz. I have been meaning to pop over to your channel for a while. Both Boondocking with Dennis and the Geezer recommend you, and I can see why. Great positive vibes, and Lord knows we need to focus on that and be kind to each other. Have a great day, and thanks for encouraging everyone towards good things. You're quite welcome, Flower Folk Farm. Good day, mate. Bobber Guy 1. Not a place to get ill or injured. Somebody will eventually find a skeleton. You know, why do people worry about where or how they die? Huh? Because when you're dead, you're freaking dead, man. It's over. Kim Underwood. All right, Kim No Channel. How you doing, Kim? Hey, Rusty, are there any building type zoning requirements to build out there on the property near Zozo? Very minimal. The Property Owners Association is basically inactive, and so you go take your plans to the Planning Commission in Carrizozo, and I'm sure they'll approve just about anything you want to put out there. Anyway, thank you, Kim. Alvin Masso, great walking video, Rusty. Robert Williams, hi, hey, Rusty, happy belated birthday, thank you. Raccoon Little Bear, man, I'm relieved. At first, I thought you were watching The View with Whoopi, whoever that is, Whoopi Goldberg. Whoopi? Wow. Anyway, that is a beautiful spot, but I like some trees. Louis Paparella says, them's Matilda words. Yeah, close. J.A., it's all about the view. Make them an offer. Make them a offer. It has been for sale for a long time. Yeah, but you'll know why it's for sale for a long time when you make an offer. Patty Sue Chandler Lindquist. This is on my second video. So it says, everyone has opinion and that's yours. I don't know what you're talking about, Patty Sue. You better get back on the meds, honey. Robert Lopez, there's 3-acre lot there for $99.99. Yeah, they are. It doesn't have anything on it. Yeah, and it's fine. And they do have water and electric right at the street. But getting somebody to do it, man, you got to have an electrician and a plumber. And enough said. Thank you, Robert, for your comment. Sherry Hooker, I was disappointed that it took so long for you to receive the card from me. I mailed it on the 13th. At least you got it. I really enjoy starting my day with you. Rusty sets me up for a good day. Thanks. Well, thank you, Sherry Hooker, and thank you for your card. Same person, good morning from a sweltering 95-plus degrees in Milledgeville, Georgia, Rusty. Well, it's kind of like that everywhere, but the sky is not falling, ladies and gentlemen. Chicken Little is not out in the yard with getting hit in the head by the sky. We go through. If you check the history of the Earth, you're going to find that we've had times of freezing and times of toasting, and it goes back and forth. And I don't think they've ever figured out why. Patty Sue Chandler Lindquist. Oh, boy. Skip that. Rich S. Views are amazing, Rusty. Pull the trigger, very peaceful. Julie Muley. We'll do some more. We got plenty of time. Julie Muley. Beautiful but distant hills and skies cannot make up for the sparsely vegetated gravel parking lot, and this is monsoon season. Trees and garden have failed for lack of imported water. Doesn't make sense. It does to me. If it's dry, they die. Sashi Smith, thank you. Nice Sunday walk with view. I believe the significance of planting a tree is in real estate. It changes the terminology from real estate property to personal property. No, the reason they wanted everybody to plant trees was they had a super good plan and the execution wasn't bad. It's just that nobody showed up. Because if everybody would have planted 4 or 5 trees like they were supposed to, and they would have all taken care of them and their houses would have been there, that would be an amazing area to live. I mean, it'd be beautiful. Sashi Smith says, nice Sunday. Oh, I've already read that. Tracy Phillips, hi, Rusty, nice place. I liked it before when you tried to buy it. Who knows what might happen? Take care and have a nice day. You're right, Tracy. You never know. Anthony Hornbeck, flamethrowers kill bugs too. A little pricey, though. Yeah, you can use hand grenades. Yeah, you could. Landmines. Yeah, you can get you a AK-47 and get after them. Ellen Mack, so sad that all their dreams fell through. Well, you know, it's life. You know, things don't happen right. Anyway, this is Mark Bahek. I guess if you wanted to enjoy the views, you'd purchase a lot on the extreme perimeter. No sense of having a neighbor plop a home in your line of sight to the mountain or whatever view there may be. Yeah, that's true, and that happens occasionally. You know, you can't control what your neighbor does out. You know, if they want to build an 8-story home, I guess they could. Jennifer Dykes, OMG, I thought that little white building was your latest. Haha, I'm just kidding. Yeah, well, it might be. Glenn65, brilliant video. This is on Tiny Home Mobile Home Site Built. Thank you, Glenn5065. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Wayman Samang on the property says, beautiful view. Dale Pointer's got a little poem here. Let's see what this says. Empty and serene, beautiful views, distant road sounds, and needed hiking shoes. An occasional train, melancholy lure, panoramic 360, a pleasant morning tour. Thank you, Dale Pointer. Very nicely done. This person's name is You're So Grouchy, or You So, no, it's just You So Grouchy. Catchy name. There is a grocery store in Capitan. I know, if you'll check in the description of the video, I added that there is not a grocery store in Carrizozo, in case anyone just watches this video and hears his mistake at the end. And PhD RPH says, your food for Matilda. I'd ban you from Sir Rusty feed, period. You're judgmental. Oh, we got a lot of them. I mean, we got a lot of people like that. You know, and there, you know, I remember when I worked at a newspaper years ago, we used to have people looking for typographical errors and spelling errors and stuff. And whenever they found one, well, they'd either send a letter to the editor or call or something and say, look, you made me misspell this. And finally, the editor wrote an editorial that said that they did that intentionally because there were some people that were always looking for mistakes, and so they put a few in every paper. So I do the same thing with every video. Okay, Rocky says, poop in a bag. He laughed about that. Mark Bahek says, there's a home improvement store in Michigan that hasn't had most of its toilet working for about a month in the men's restroom. It says employees have to line up to drop kids in the pool. Oh, in one of the few working stalls. I've heard people say that they had to go drop their kids off at the pool. Shit. Anyway, we'll do 2 more here, 3 more. The Dogman Chronicles, thanks for the fun mail call, Rusty. You're welcome. That was a few days ago. And Rocky, this is just plain old Rocky, not Rocky the Rock. This is just Rocky. It says, the land is F-U-G-L-Y. It looks like a nuclear test site. Well, you know, Rocky, thank you. That's probably the best thing you could come up with, you know. Philip Vaught, just saw Boondocking with Dennis. He did a complete episode on you. Well, thank you, Dennis, and thank you, Philip. Targa Wheels, last one. Well, what I noticed over time is if you long for something and you finally get it and you see it all the time, eventually you take it for granted and don't notice it because it's always there. No, it's true. It says just a place like a place with a view, or us with a beach. We always lived far from the beach, but always wanted to go to the beach. After a year of living close to the beach, we stopped going because it's right there. We no longer long for it because it's right there. No, I understand what you're saying. You know, all beauty is relative and fleeting. But having said that, from Capitan, New Mexico, on a cool morning, it's 62 degrees. This is Rusty78609 saying thumbs up. Carpe diem. Carpe diem means seize the day in Latin. Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want, anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because it doesn't cost you 1 penny. Just click on the link, go to Amazon, and buy whatever you choose. So what else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you won't want to eat so much as in. And the only way to lose weight and keep it off, and you know it and I know it, is what? Eat less. That's it. No more tricks. And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep, hold it for a few seconds, and breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? You bet it is. Do it several times a day. You'll never regret it. And then what else? Stretch, stretch, stretch. Swivel, swivel, swivel. Walk, walk, walk. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice a day, every single day. Why? Because you'll feel better immediately, and you may live longer, healthier because of that one thing. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Don't let negativity in. This is your brain, your head, your frontal lobes, your consciousness. All those little neurons in there are forming neural links, which is every single thought you have. So common sense says, add good ingredients. You know what I mean? And, don't watch the news. Why? Because it's all negative crap, or, 99% of it. If you want to get a dose of the news, read it. Okay? It takes all the emotion out of it. Your choice, though. Your choice. Anyway, accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. At ease, carry on, adios, bye-bye, hasta luego, vaya con Dios, aloha, until the noon video, which will be probably an update on the patio insect stuff, and then we'll just go on and on and on. Boom, 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 boom. Carry on, ladies and gentlemen. Bye-bye.